Well, it's Wednesday, June 22nd, and things are really growing like crazy. It's been a really curious weather pattern that we're having. It's been quite hot, but it has not really been all that humid, and we're getting very little rain, particularly here in North Raleigh. It seems some storms pop up, and they just seem to dissipate when they come near us, which really is contributing to some really healthy tomato plants, as we're not getting any wet foliage or splash up. So let's just look through things quickly, get some highlights, and as one of my blog readers said, let's not add in the pot height when we're looking at plant height. So Mexico midget is, I would say it's approaching 6 feet tall now, maybe 5.5 or so. We are getting some ripe fruit. The dwarfs are starting to set fruit really well. Let's look and see if there's any interesting indeterminates to peer at. A nice cluster on Bisignano number 2. Some Cherokee greens. This is the variety Big Beef. It's putting up a nice cluster. Let's see how the Cherokee purple heart-shaped is doing under here. Very nice. One of the things I'm doing, I didn't do it as strictly last year, is I'm removing any kind of foliage right away that's not looking good. And I don't know if that's having an effect on keeping the plants healthy. Beautiful cluster there on Russian Queen. This is Brandywine. And interesting observation, there's a lot of comment about how Brandywine is a low yielder and doesn't set fruit. But this Brandywine is going to be a high yielder and is setting fruit just fine. That will be the first fruit right there. You can see some big clusters, and it's continuing to bloom really well. This is Lucky Cross. Here is Yellow Prue. See if we can get a look in here. Kind of bomb-shaped. I think the shape may be a little different than is expected. Looks like it's time to tie these dwarfs again. They're really starting to sprawl a bit. That will be the first cluster on Sun Gold, which we always look forward to. Here is regular Prue. You can see the fruit are a little bit less bomb-shaped, more elongated. There's a monster cluster of fruit coming on Cherokee Chocolate. That one cluster had a lot of fruit set. This is Mullen's Mortgage Lifter. See, there's a really large fruit that's ripening in there. One of the things I'm getting, and I'm not sure if it's the weather or what, is a lot of the newer foliage, particularly on the regular leaf varieties, are getting really curly. You can see that. This is Cherokee Purple, setting a nice cluster in there. Just a lot of flowers. This is Lucky Cross. I'm growing several Lucky Crosses. Stump of the World, setting some nice fruit in there. This is that really unusual variety Surprise, which the foliage wants to go yellow and the unripe fruit are almost white, setting really a lot of fruit. This is not Indian Stripe, so this is a hybrid between Indian Stripe and something. We'll have to see what it comes out like. I suspect it will be a regular red tomato. Another Cherokee Chocolate. Here's Lucky Cross. I think I've got 4 of these growing. Little Lucky that has finally set fruit. The final Lucky Cross, and Henderson Bicolor.